happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And it's Jokic with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Battier. Puts up a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lillard outside.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
It's a what? It's fine on mine.
Here's Embiid. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He's sure drawing those whistles a couple of
times. Oh, come on.
Miami making a switch here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Number 31, Reggie Miller.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Miller with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Miller. Wembanyama screen. Shoots. Miami, no good that time either.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Good shot.
Lillard with the bucket.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Here's Richardson. And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Hey.
So they take the lead.
Good strong play, Richardson.
To find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Maybe if you try
and dunking it with a
and stay, what do you mean, stay in front of him?
This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Maxey surveys. Outside Booker. Philadelphia with another miss. Miami leading by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor. So we've
good defense,
a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how
stepped on the line.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Heat substitution. Number 4, Steve Francis.
So it's Miami now. Here's Richardson. Jacks up a 3. Francis gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's
good one. Way to split the defense.
He's hitting on cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Francis gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot
Francis
of
is strong.
buckets.
Here's Booker.
Good one.
Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fall in.
It's hauled in by Eaton.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Eaton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's hear it for your 76ers youth.
76ers trail by 6. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-4 run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons.
You get what?
in his prime. Jimmy Butler, James Harden.
He mean your 3 trades, you mean?
But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team
No.
partner for the long haul.
What you been doing? Talking to Buckeye? Because Buckeye came at me last night talking about some 4 trades. I'm like, no, 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Francis.
What are you talking about? I put it in the chat.
By Philadelphia.
I said it. I said if you don't participate in the draft, you get 3 trades. That's what I said.
32 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, I said that. Good rebound.
And the jam by Ibaka.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
76ers trail by 5.
I thought you was going to step on the line.
To the middle. Stolen by Jokic. For 3.
Late.
Damian Lillard with the rebound. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Crawford, that one's good.
Good one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Francis. And he gets...
Say what? Yeah.
the bucket. Francis has got 9 points. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 5. Here's Lillard.
Good one. That's my
He's
fault.
2 of 5 from the field.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Francis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel?
He's just too quick for Lillard.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead,
good.
and they're starting to rub it in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Miller. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 6.
Oh, you didn't know I had him?
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Miami out.
Let's just say he went and got himself a 10.
24.
He almost made that three-pointer right there.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a
good move.
plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side.
What?
It didn't stop that.
Why did he foul him?
To the NBA.
I ain't even reach for the ball.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
That's tipped.
Shit.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Oh, shit.
To tie the game. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
That one drops for him.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he
Jalen Green.
see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Here's Elliott. No made baskets yet.
Oh, good rip.
Deflected. Here's Miller. No good with the triple.
Bullshit, that should have fell in.
Maxey on the wing.
Damn, man, I couldn't get Sampson back there.
Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
No, I keep reaching, please.
First team foul.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Sampson. Outside Richardson. Now Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board.
Take it, go
And
in, go
he's
on.
going to the line for 2.
Maxey fouled him.
Saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Sixers trailing. Look at Booker elevate.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Miami. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Down low. Here's Sampson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Misses off the left iron. So it's Miami now. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now Ibaka. He's got 5. They get it back. Pass to Embiid. Another shot. And it's blocked. Here's Battier. Booker defending. To the paint. Here's Sampson. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Both teams.
Damn it, they let you push me out of bounds.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Lillard with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Intercepted. Fast break Miami. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim. Makes it look so easy.
Here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Wallace pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it.
Good shot.
And that one good.
Every team in the league, all 30, would love to have a player like Marcus Smart. He's always looking to set up his teammates and play lockdown defense.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Artest. And it's going to be a goaltending call here.
Oh,
so
that's bullshit.
Well, at least the D was going
Damn
for
it.
But he got to the ball just a moment late.
So it's Miami now. Here's Francis. 13 points in the game. Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes.
Same first game of the season, Philly and Dallas.
10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the
Oh, you are?
combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we've.
Oh, you got your tickets already?
For a long time.
On the wing, Isaac. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Miller can't get it to go.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Lillard. Oh, great work.
Ah, good
Lillard
take.
in the paint.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations.
Of course, it's the season opener. They want a lot of money for them tickets.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Heat making a change here. 1:24 left in the first half. Pass to Wembanyama. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Booker. Look at Booker.
Oh, good floater.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Jokic with it. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Here's Booker. They get the rebound. Pass to Eden. Outside for Booker. Here's Van Arsdale. Shot clock at 6. Booker on the take. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
We did it yesterday.
From 15 feet away. And it's Booker again missing.
But if you check the messages, I did go back and
sometimes that's how it goes.
The offensive rebound.
Here we go with the $20 shit again.
Over Embiid. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
Shut your ass up, Mills.
Miami out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Here we go.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar
Just
to
pick
the
a
first,
team, man.
This one could go down to the last possession.
Yeah.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the 76ers.
Use a lie.
3-point game. So it'll be 2 free throws.
You get 3 like everybody else.
It's amazing.
No. Now you on some Buckeye BS. Now you on some Buckeye BS.
And
I'm good.
Good for Lillard. And here's Miami. Inside. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Pass to Embiid. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Wembanyama. Here's Roy. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Lillard. Good D by Richardson.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
On the wing, Richardson. Here's Jokic. Can't cash it in.
How you missed that?
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has
And you missed that.
ways to finish. And yeah, he still was moving
Charge.
at the point of contact.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
On defense, the Heat. Leading by 5. Here's Embiid.
Nope.
Second chance shot.
That's just excellent defense from Victor. He just understands how to alter shots with his presence.
Snatched up. Pass to Roy. The
Shit.
steal. Here's Lillard. And here's Ibaka. 5 points in the game. Jokic grabs the board. Here's Roy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Roy's got 6.
Their offense
That's what BX doing with Kareem over there. He's using Kareem. He's using Kareem for rebounds.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Give yourself a round of applause.
76ers trail by 7. Here's Maxey. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found the lane and made them pay.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite
Why
scorer.
did I do that?
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I love
That better not be a
being
charge.
so I'm extremely
Oh,
focused,
that's some-
extremely
ain't
competitive,
that-
and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's
Good
Maxey.
one.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Miami leading by 3. Wallace with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively.
Right.
Pass to Battier.
Yeah, I got Miami. Yep.
Robinson in the post. Second chance effort. Outside Richardson. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. They get it back. There's a screen. And there's the shot clock violation.
Shit.
Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
He had the second. I think he had the second or third.
3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think he had the fifth, right?
Maxey.
Yeah.
Yes. Throw it down.
The electric Tyrese Maxey.
Pass to Roy. From behind the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Elliott. That one goes in.
Ain't this some shit?
76ers lead by 1. Man,
He
what a
wasn't down
wild
by that
one this has
much.
been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Here's Francis. 13 points in the game. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th
Nobody.
free throw shots in the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Heat, Steve Francis.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that's exactly where you gonna stay at too.
Here he goes. Good. Maxey's got 16 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression there.
But that's how Francis is.
Now, that's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And
Key me in.
a close game like
Oh,
this.
come on. That's his fourth foul.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Here's Van Arsdale. He's scoreless. And he makes it on the
Damn, I should have went for the block. Good one.
Go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you.
Here's Francis with the drive.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And there it is.
Holla. Good one.
Van Arsdale's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Gay. The 3 is up. The rebound by Maxey. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Ibaka. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Ball don't
All
lie.
right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive.
And one. Go in.
We also gotta talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Both shots good from the stripe. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Here's Van Arsdale. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Gay. Still without a bucket. Oh,
Why would you do a layup?
deflects off the backboard. Pass to Eden. That shot off.
Way to put
Good
fear in
by
his heart.
Wembanyama. Here's Sampson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama.
Get the rebound.
Scanning the floor and
Shut
finding
up.
open teammates.
Here's Van Arsdale.
Oh, God.
Van Arsdale's got 6 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Francis. He's got 21. And
I'm in the middle of a game right
finish
now.
with 2 hands.
And
No,
you have
I'm
to
up-
love
I'm
it.
up.
The floor general taking things into his own hands.
3. Winning by 3.
They're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Lillard.
No, who fouled
In
him?
the act of shooting, so he'll take
Damn,
some free
Francis.
throws.
That's his first.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You
Ball
cannot
don't
afford
lie.
to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
Nah,
Second free
BX.
throw, no good.
Normally he sinks.
Kel's got Brooklyn.
Throws. The defense got lucky there.
Miller time.
Three-pointer. Miller's gotten his third basket of the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
To the inside. Van Arsdale. Great D that time from Miller. Wallace outside. The three. And again, Miami with a triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ah, good one.
Booker throws it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Wrong button.
Was
Damn it.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. As we
Good
enter the
defense,
fourth
Tula.
quarter. It's the Heat.
I meant to pass the Joker.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
No, Trey. No, 3. Just get 3.
Heat leading by 7. Miller outside.
Miller
Takes the
time.
three. Sinks the tray.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Embiid. The fadeaway. And he
Good
wills
shot,
that
Tula.
one in. Sinks
He
it
made me
right
laugh.
to
He
the
messed me up saying that.
Embiid got his first 2 points of the night.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. Off target.
That's some bullshit. That should have fell in.
What balance
Good
from
take.
Booker.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next month or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Oh, come
Stolen
on.
by Booker. Pass to Artest. It's hauled in by Sampson.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Roy's shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fast break Miami.
Too early.
Way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Send it.
No good.
Send Mills an invite to the league,
Hasn't been his
Darren.
best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be
Shit.
And the dunk by Lillard.
No, I'm winning. What are you talking about? I'm up by 6.
Taking flight.
Ooh, nice
No, I was
shot
just
by
telling-
Miller.
Because he made that shot. That's what I was complaining.
By 8.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Oh, come on. Where the defense at? What y'all doing?
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Embiid. Rebound.
Good
Miami.
defense.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
They get it again. Sampson.
You about to sit your ass on the bench,
76ers
Sampson.
trail by 6. Got a hand on it.
Way to be there,
Over
Rasheed.
to the left wing. Here's
Good
Artest.
shot.
Offensive rebound. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Looking to get it going.
Let's
And
go.
he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, I was just going for the steal, man.
Substitution on the court.
Embiid inside. Good D by Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little
He won.
space on that attempt.
Bottoms in the Super Bowl.
Twice about shooting against him next time.
Smart transition.
No, you got to play Jay Will. He beat Mir.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Maxey with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively.
Oh, no.
Pass to Ibaka. From outside
Damn
the
it.
arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
I could have beat him, but I caught on to what he was doing too late. Shut up. I had two injured running backs, too. Thanks for the follow on Instagram. Thank you.
Showing a soft touch at the line.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
How about you shut up? Yeah, okay, I'll follow you back. I'll follow you back. Yeah, sure. Shut up. Yes, I got it on my page, yes.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break,
Ain't nobody no 60 years old. Shut up, Mills.
He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Smith. It's blocked.
He was about to dunk that.
That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Good block.
Richardson up top. Smith outside. Clock at 4. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So
good defense.
And so it's Nick Nurse.
Who called the timeout? You called the timeout?
He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
I'm talking to Tula.
Sixers, 76ers trail by 7. Outside Maxey. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Fast break. Here come the Heat.
Yeah, I don't understand that still. BX was doing me the same way.
Out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
As soon as I run towards BX, then they would just let him get the steal.
Smith outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Knocked away.
He bumped into him.
A nice shot by Smith.
Oh, trust me, I don't like those bumps. I don't like those bump steals more than you do. Trust me, I hate them.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
He got you, Kaiser.
Attacking and transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Battier. No good.
That's some garbage, man. It should have fell in.
Shot contest to bother.
Here's Maxey. And it's in there.
Good take.
And it's now
Damn.
a 5-point Miami lead.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Crawford.
Damn it. Good one.
Good for 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they
Good
want to
take,
put this
Michael
one out.
Ray.
It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
Wemby with the block.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Maxey. Good D by Richardson. Heat leading by 7.
It was just a clean contest.
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. 1:06 left in the final quarter. Driving to the basket.
Good take.
Crawford, that one's good.
Yeah, call a timeout, please.
Good shots at this point in the game. And that one,
I forgot you had Crawford.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
All right, let Francis finish out the game, sis.
Here's Francis. Driving in. Pass to Roy. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Jokic. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys.
Ooh, I'm glad they ain't foul him.
The throat now.
Eaton can't hit.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Francis can't get it to go. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just
Wow,
wasn't
what
meant
a
to be
shot.
that.
Here's Francis. And so they foul intentionally.
Good foul. I was just about to kick it out.
His second personal foul. First.
Philadelphia calls timeout. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Heat substitution. Number 30.
And that's an intentional foul.
Miller.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for Miami.
And he's unable to get the second one. Booker for 3. Can't connect.
Good game.
So the Heat win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
I'm surprised you didn't take. You didn't shoot a lot of 3-pointers. I'm surprised you didn't take.
Some teams might
You normally take more threes than that.
towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood
Yeah, I
tall
saw that.
and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Francis was killing the Heat. 25 points. All right. You funny.